Good evening, friends, and welcome back to the vlog. So I thought I would carry you along a little bit on our weekend and some of our future homesteading plans, and just kind of like a little bit of an update video. So this was actually Friday night, so we had our family movie night. We watched family camp and had popcorn. And then the next day, Saturday, we had a pretty laid-back Saturday. So the kids done a lot of drawing, my little kids, y'all. They love some art, so they were doing some coloring on this Saturday. They also went out and rode their bikes for a little while and just done different things in and outside of the house. But a little backstory first, if you're new here, we live on 5 acres with a farmhouse, or I like to call it a farmhouse. It looks a lot like one. And most of our land is fenced in, which is a huge blessing. When we moved here 3 years ago, it was already fenced in for us. So we have had cows out in this past year and just different things. So I think it was last year or the year before we had some cows out there, and then we actually got beef off of one of them, so we're just raising them for meat pretty much. But now we are getting ready to get some goats, which I'm super excited about. So this is just Josh outside getting the fence ready for that. He got most of it done on this Saturday that he's working. He said he has probably about 2 more hours of work left. And then we are officially ready for some goats. We're starting out with 2 females, and then about a month later we'll add in a male. And our plans are to breed the goats and sell them. So hopefully all of this works out, and we're looking at getting boar goats, if you're wondering the breed of those. And yeah, the kids and we're all just so excited to welcome these little goats to our home. And another thing, I think we're looking into getting a chicken coop for our chickens, because yes, we still have our chickens, and we need a new coop for them. So hopefully we'll get that done sometime this spring. Josh also mentioned maybe getting another cow or 2. I'm not 100% on that one, but that's another possibility for our beef again this year. So anyway, I just wanted to update y'all on a few little things going on here on our little part of the homestead. Also, later on in this video, I plan to show you some from scratch cooking, which turned out absolutely delicious, so make sure you stick around to see that. Okay, and so while Josh was outside doing all of this, I was inside once again, the never-ending chore of organizing our pantry, because y'all, this thing gets crazy, and this is definitely not perfect, trust me, but I just had to get it somewhat picked up. So I was in there getting our pantry kind of organized and getting all the canned foods there on the bottom. I actually have some canned foods on the top as well, but I wanted to get that space cleaned up, and I wanted to get my cabinets cleaned out as well, which I got done. So I made a space in here. It's a little bit of a smaller cabinet to put all of my pans in, and it worked perfect. My pans were in another cabinet and they were falling all over the place. It was crazy. So I was thankful to be able to get that fixed Saturday and get it a little bit more organized. And that's Amy wiggling Natalie's little tooth. She actually ended up losing that tooth later that night. And then for dinner Saturday night, we just done some burgers, quick and easy, but they were delicious as always. And then here we are on our Monday, and that's where I'm going to start now. And here we are. It's already Monday evening, so figured I would just tell y'all a little bit about the day, since I didn't really vlog a whole lot today. I'm actually sitting down right now while Millie drinks her milk. She's getting sleepy even though it's evening time. She didn't take her afternoon nap, but we're just gonna skip that altogether and wait till her bedtime about 7:30 or 8. So anyway, this morning Josh got up and got ready for work. Before he left, he started us a little fire over there because it has been chilly here, y'all, like really cold, which I'm not complaining because I do like the cold weather. So anyway, he got us a fire going. We done breakfast, all that stuff. Around lunchtime, I had to go out and run some errands today. I had several things to get done, so we went out and got that done. Also, I decided to take a teacher work day today for myself because I am just overwhelmed in papers and binders, all kinds of stuff. I needed to take some time and fill out all the kids' progress reports, because here in South Carolina, we've got to turn in progress reports, transcripts, grades, all of that stuff. So I took myself a little teacher work day today to get all of that stuff done because tomorrow night is actually my check off here in our area where we meet with our accountability group and show all that stuff. So that's what I got done today. I'm so glad I've got that behind me. I do have just a couple more things to do tomorrow, which they're very simple little things, last minute things. So I got that done today. And then actually though, Josh called me from work today to tell me, so it's been a long time. It's been 3 or 4 months ago, but we were in Longhorn and they had this little box up front where you could put like your business card in it, and they would draw a name and that business would get 25% off their total order or whatever. So he got a call today that his card actually won. So we decided, which was a huge blessing, because the day I've had today, I did not feel like cooking anything. It's been a busy day. Plus I'm just unusually tired today for some reason. So long story short, he said that we could all go eat if we wanted to, but I honestly just did not feel like going out to eat tonight. So he went and picked it up. That's where he's at now. They're gonna bring it home for dinner tonight, and then we'll get that cleaned up, and hopefully I'll have a little bit of energy to get at least maybe another load of clothes going or get something done, which, I mean, I haven't been lazy today. I've got a lot of stuff done. I just haven't had a lot of energy. And no, I'm not pregnant. I know that's what some of you will think. I'm definitely not pregnant, even though that would be a nice reason to be tired, but it's not. I'm just having maybe it's just Monday. But sometimes she still likes her bottle, and she's the baby of the family, so why not? And she doesn't take a passy. Yeah, I've never been able to get this one to take a passy, actually. I've tried. When she was a little baby, like with my other girls, I would give them a Wubba Nub when they were little and they would take it, except my 3 oldest girls. They didn't want a passy, but everybody else wanted one except her, which is nice because now I don't have to break her from a passy like I did my other girls. But anyway, I just thought I would fill y'all in on our Monday. Still not sure when we're going to get the goats. I'm super excited about those. I've been thinking about it, so hopefully that will be coming soon, which I do want to be a little bit warmer outside, but maybe soon. She's done with her milk. She said bye. Good morning again, everybody. It is the next day. I'm actually getting supper prepared this morning for tonight, because tonight I'm going to be going for a little while to our homeschool checkoff. So I am making Pioneer Woman Sloppy Joes. I'm going to get this all made up, and then I'm going to let it cool off, and I'm going to put it in the fridge. That way when I get home tonight, or either when Josh gets home from work, we can just put this on the stovetop, heat it up, put it on some buns, and have some fries and fruit or something on the side. So I'm getting all of this made up. I've shared this recipe many times, but I will link it in the description box down below. This is one of our favorite Sloppy Joe recipes. Okay, so now I'm going to make some homemade buns to go with our Sloppy Joes tonight. I have never done this, so it's my first time. So we're going to proof our yeast first. I've got half a cup of warm water in here. Now I'm going to add in a tablespoon of instant yeast, a teaspoon of sugar, whisk this together. All right, now we're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes or until it's bubbly. Okay, over here in our stand mixer, we're going to whisk together 2 cups of warm water. Now I'm going to add in half a cup of melted butter, 1/3 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of salt, and now our bubbly yeast that we started a few minutes ago. So I literally just tore my kitchen apart looking for my dough hook for my KitchenAid mixer. Could not find it anywhere. I have no clue where it's at. So long story short, I pulled out my Bosch mixer, which I also love. I just haven't used it in forever. Josh got this for me for Mother's Day 3 years ago, and it works great. I actually need to probably leave this on the counter so that I do use it more. But anyway, I'm going to take everything that I just showed you that I added to the KitchenAid bowl and add it to this bowl now. Scrape it out, make sure I get all that sugar and salt. Now we're going to stir it just a little bit to combine all of this. Alright, now we're going to start adding the flour 1 cup at a time. I'm gonna put my little shield protector on there. I just washed it since it's been sitting in the cabinet. All right, so you can use white flour or wheat. I'm actually gonna be using wheat flour, which, like I said, 1 cup at a time. I will have this exact recipe linked down below for you. All right, I'm gonna start with one. I'm gonna check it. I've got 6 cups in there so far. And we want it silky and smooth, not sticking to the sides. It's about there. I think that's the way we want it because it's not sticking too much anymore. So I'm gonna roll this in a ball. So it's actually perfect. Like, it's not sticking to my hands at all. I'm rolling it into a ball. I've lightly greased this bowl. I'm gonna sit it in there and cover it. You can cover it with plastic wrap or a towel. I've actually got my oven preheating right now, and I'm gonna turn it off. And I'm gonna put this bowl in the oven where it can stay warm with a light on for about 1.5 hours and let it rise. As you can tell, like, nothing stuck to my hands at all. So that tells me we have the perfect amount in there. Cover it with a towel and stick it in the oven. Now this had time to cool, so I'm gonna put it in the fridge for tonight, and I'm gonna help my little ones with school, get some stuff done, and then we'll come back and check that dough. Alright, so it has risen nicely. So I'm gonna punch this down and then roll it out to about 20 to 24 buns and put it here on the parchment paper and let it rise again for about 60 to 90 minutes. Alright, so now they're ready to go in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. And like I said, this is my first time, so I know that some of these buns are bigger than the other ones. Hopefully I'll get that better next time. Anyway, I'm gonna put these in there and we'll see how they turn out when they're done.